All right, so we're taking a look at things that amp up a little bit for your ACT test. There's things that we've talked about: subject, verb, direct object, and indirect object, and I think you understand those. But they do get a little more high tech in the type. Like you have simple sentences, compound sentences, compound complex sentences. And the idea is being able to recognize what's wrong in those sentences so that you're able to complete the work and answer the questions correctly. Simple sentence just has one independent clause, like she loves music. Compound sentence basically just combines two independent clauses joined by a comma and a conjunction or a semicolon. She loves music and she plays piano. Complex sentence has independent clause and one dependent clause. Independent clause just means it can be all on its own, and the dependent clause, you need the other one. So it says she loves music because it inspires her. Because it inspires her is the dependent clause because it needs the other side. So you need to have that conjunction in there. Then a compound complex sentence has two independents and one or more dependent clauses. So she loves music because it inspires her. That's our she loves music is our independent, and because it inspires her is our dependent, and she plays piano would be the other independent. So you see, there's a lot to the different types of sentences, but when you're looking for grammar and what the error is in the ACT test, you want to have a basic understanding of what that looks like. Fragments, when it misses a subject or verb, that's like because she loves music, that's needs the other part. It needs either, if it comes first because she loves music, because it inspires her, she loves music, you need a comma in there because you need something you need the independent clause always in there. Run-ons is she loves music because it inspires her. She loves music, semicolon, it inspires her. Two independent clauses joined only by a comma. She loves music, it inspires her. Since they're independent, you need the comma or the semicolon, as in like she loves music and it inspires her. Conjunctions and transitions. As you can see, example, she was tired. However, you always want a comma after however. And as you can see, the different coordinating for, and, nor, but, yet, or so join independent clauses with a comma before the conjunction. Subordinating are those meaning that it you have an independent clause dependent on one. You need at least one dependent clause when you're using that. Conjunctions are however, therefore, moreover, consequently. Use semicolons with the comma after, as with however is probably the biggest one. Because she was tired, she went to bed early. Well, we have obviously a dependent clause. Because she was tired, she went to bed early. All right? Now you need to change that. You see no change. B, because she was tired, she went to bed early. Takes away the incomplete sentence. She was tired, so she went to bed early. She was tired, she went to bed early. Because she was tired, comma, she went to bed early. Removes the fragment, makes a complete sentence, and keeps the meaning of the sentence. So some tips while you're taking the ACT as a reminder: every sentence must have a subject and a verb. Check if each clause can stand alone. Are they independent? If so, use proper punctuation. Watch out for those transition words. Those are usually the key when you're trying to understand these kind of sentences, as in they usually need a semicolon before, comma after, and always look for the more simple answer. If it seems like it's grammatically correct option is the simplest, go there because that's probably the one that's right when you're taking it, and you don't have a lot of time. So as you're moving through it, that's what you want to keep in mind. Now, for today's work, there's two assignments, basically three practice tests. Keep track of your time. There are two assignments with three practice tests. Remember to read the explanations to the answers. This is the most important part of increasing your scores. So after you finish taking your test, one of them you correct your own, the other one that the computer corrects, but you want to read why they said that was the correct answer. That's how you improve your test scores. Because if you If you don't, then you take the test and nothing really changes other than you got practice of the test. So you want to make sure that you're increasing your test scores. Read the explanation.